Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Tell me, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your
Oh,
mind?
say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind? Hey,
Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me.
What's your topic, sir? You ready to go, Jen? Yes. You was cutting up on that one, girl.
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Tell me, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your
Oh,
mind?
say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind? Hey.
You know you love me. Child, I'm over here cutting up a rug. Thank y'all, because I was cutting up. Let me start over. Good evening, gatekeepers. How y'all doing? Did y'all see Andre? Oh, Andre. Look at here, brother. You done been caught red-handed. And we cannot wait. Listen, Andre, you come on down because the price is right. And you come on down, Andre, to the front of the class because I want you to know that I'm willing to pay the fine. Yes, they going to charge me for this, but it's all right. Because, Andre, you gave it what it needed to be gave today. You made the tea hot.
Gatekeepers,
Get in here. The tea was hot. Get in here. The tea was hot. Open up the gates and get in here. Gatekeepers, get in here.
what?
Yes, Andre. Andre, we ain't got to play that song in a minute, but get in here. The tea was hot. Thank you so much, Andre, for giving us sip-worthy viewership today. Oh, how we loved it, Andre. We did. We don't know what you done did. But we about to enjoy speculating and having all this high suspicion. And Andre, you know what, Andre, you had just won me over talking about what a good man, Savannah, you was, but hurrah. You all kind of do to do a little bit of this or that because Danny been doing everything since you married her. So if you got a little some, I bet you she about to fall all out like what you did is worse than what she did. But anyway, let me get into let's hold on. Let's get into that later. But Andre, oh my God. I wasn't expecting all that out of you, Andre. I mean, we've been saying it. We've been waiting. But you had us leaned in. Like, Andre. We knew it was coming, but even still. Yes, Miss Kiki, we got our teacups out because you know we knows it. And be on purpose, they talking more and more and more about your girl. I think Lynette is on the way. I think Lynette is on the way. Just hold on. We're going to get her out. Welcome to the channel, everybody, and welcome back over here. If this is your first time, my name is Miss Jen. I am your gatekeeper in chief over here because we call ourselves the gatekeepers. The gatekeepers, we are a community of people who love to gossip about these doggone duprees as if they real, but we know they not. Before we jump in, let me give a shout out to our moderators. Thank you all for every little old thing that y'all be doing. Hello, my squad. I hope y'all doing good, my squad. Thank you for everything you do. We love y'all. They help keep the channel rolling over here for us. Keep that comment section popping. If ever you get into a scrape, they the ones gonna handle it, not me. Unless it's something so big, I gotta stop and I got to holler at people. Hey, Venice. Other than that, y'all on your own down there is y'all and the moderators. If you enjoy our daily recaps, please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and tell somebody else about the channel, please, because I'm trying to grow this thing. I'm trying to grow this thing. I am, and I can't do it without you. I mean, I done liked it on every device I got. I could go in there and like it on my mama's device, though. You know that. I hadn't thought about that. She need to be a gatekeeper too. Hold on, let me send Linda a message, because Linda, I don't know what you be doing, but I'm about to slide in here and tell you that we live, because I don't know what you call yourself doing, but we over here. What you doing? But anyway, those of you in the replay gang, you already know how I feel about you. You keep the party going, and when it ends here, you all keep it going, all right? And I thank you for it, for every comment, for every like that you do, for everything that you do as the replay gang. And thank Miss Elaine, leader of the replay gang. I appreciate y'all. All right, now let me pull out my romper room mirror and show some love to my gatekeepers who are here down in the comment section. Who that down there typing down there?
Who's that typing in the comments?
Well, I'll tell you who's typing in the comments. Let me just click on it and pull it down. Wait, let me go over here and like my own video on my YouTube channel. Hold on. If I don't do for me, who will?
Hey, Chicagoland. Wayfair's Black Friday and
Okay,
July
stop
sale is
talking,
coming
because
to
we ain't
LA.
asked you to come in here with all that. I'm just over here to like the video, okay? Now we have 16 likes, and then I'm going to like it on this device right here, and now we have 17 likes. Thanks to me. I thank y'all. I thank every 16 of you. Thank you. And the rest of you who will be liking the video in just a second, I thank you too. Now, who's typing in the comments today so far is Miss Kelly. Well, she is Kelly. Kelly said not the Kelly. She is Kelly. Good evening, Miss Kelly. She said hello to me, the mods, and the chat. Also down here in the comments is Miss Coretta JV5, and she says, good evening, Miss Jen. Mods, gatekeepers, happy Thursday to y'all. I hope y'all had a great day. Thank you for that. I hope they had a great day too. Miss Kiki is in the house, and she says, good evening, Jen. Hi, girl. How you doing? Missy Lane is down in the house, and she says, hey, gatekeepers. Hey, Missy Lane. And Myrtle Tister's in the house and says, hello, Miss Jen, gatekeepers, and to the mods. And Rhonda Reed, my girl, and her baby Antigone is in the picture. It says, good evening to everyone. Hey, Rhonda Reed. Be on Purpose says, hey, y'all, I know what you, Be on Purpose, this is for you. Oh, I see her face everywhere I go, on the street and even at the liquor store. Have you seen her? Tell me, have you seen her? We're going to see her soon. Don't worry. Cynthia Willoughby says, hey, everybody. And Miss Elaine said, hey, in case y'all ain't see her the first. Not Elaine, Miss Kiki said, hey, again, in case y'all had not had her the first time. Be on Purpose said he thinks I'm muted. I was, and I thank you guys very much. Lil Andre, we suspicious. He better know it. Oh, we more than suspicious. Oh, something. Let me tell you something. Something has definitely landed. Is it the girl that walked up and introduced herself to Vernon today? Is that your skilo? I don't know. Now, otherwise, what we needed her to walk up and, unless it was just a walk-on roll or something. I don't know. Miss Kiki says, yes, child. I saw Andre. Yes. Elaine says, secrets. Yes, our song. We ain't played it in a while. Bring Andre to the front. That's right. Andre, please report to the front of the class. Will Andre please report to the front of the class? Oh, yes. Teacup, 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 teacup. Please hit and like, thumbs up the button, thumbs up the video as you enter. Be on Purpose says, looks like when Dre was away, he was playing. Yeah, Veronica says, I'm sorry, not Veronica. Venice says, good evening, Miss Jim Moz, and to the chat. Danny and Andre been married since September, and now someone sends a gift of champagne. Girl, I don't know who sent this champagne over here, but I'm ready. I'm ready to find out. Andre got right on that phone and called, and it said, the number you have reached has been disconnected. The number you have reached has been disconnected. Please try your call again later. Child. Belinda Hill says, good evening to everybody. Happy Fish Fry Eve. And she did hit the like button on the way in. Peggy also says hello and Be on Purpose hit us with a $2 super sticker. Thank you very much, sir. That'll help pay for that song I paid. Thank you very much. She said, every dime, every time you cast, the cast spoke Lynette. Or a dime for every time the cast spoke Lynette. They about to bring them back. They may as well, baby, come back. We are actually 2 months away from Danny and Andre's first wedding anniversary. Yeah, it's about time. It's about time then. Because remember, her and Joey made that bet. She got to run Joey that 10 big. Mm-hmm. Let me see who else is in here. Keisha says hello. Scarlett Speaker says hello. All right, y'all. We 12 minutes over because I think I'm gonna change my name to Veronica. Girl, don't you change the name to Veronica. Then you know what I'm gonna say all the time. Hey, Venice. Venice. It's the problem is where my computer sits. It's a little far, so I think I'll see Veronica, and I'm like, ooh, because I see the V, the N, the R, because it's all together, and in my mind says Veronica. So when I lean up, I'm like, oh no, that's Venice. Okay, I'm sorry, girl, but you know, I'm not young no more, neither, girl. And the old gray goose ain't what it used to be, girl. It ain't, girl. You know. All right, y'all. With that, I'm gonna unlock these gates and see what had happened was today. Beyond the Gates. Gatekeepers, it's time for our daily dose of Beyond the Gates Unlocked. All right, let's get into it, okay? We opened up over at the country club. And first of all, I didn't realize that Bill literally stumbled in the door. I thought he stumbled when he saw Danny. I thought he was trying to get over there so fast that like his foot hit a chair or something. Now, I'm just trying to figure out, is it just that rich people keep, not nosy? Because, if you stumble in where I'm at, we all want to know, are you all right? Are you okay? Especially if we know you. And everybody in here know you because you got to have money to get in here. Sidebar. I'm still waiting Beyond the Gates for my membership to this here country club. Now, if and I should get picked to get this walk on roll, whatever it shall be, I would hope that you all would present me with my certifications at that time. I want my name up on the member board. Okay. Now, we may have to start taking up a collection for my memberships over there at the country club. Maybe that's why they won't let me. I gotta get my bank account up. Get my bank account up. Anyway. We're over here at the country club where Bill spots Danny sitting over at a table. So he stumbles and near about falls. And Danny, how you didn't see that? But anyway, he stumbles over there and falls his big old self down in that chair. And he was like, hey, how you doing? What's going on? Bibbidi, bibbidi, bibbidi. And she's like, I'm good, Bill. How are you? And so they start talking and he tells her that, I could tell that you're sitting over here thinking about Naomi. And she's like, really? How you know that, Bill? You know me so well, Bill. Girl, Bill know you, girl. We don't need to know no more because Bill know you. And he know you now, too. He knew you then. He know you now. But anyway, she said that she was thinking about Naomi. So Bill says that he understands exactly where Naomi is coming from. He reminds Danny that Naomi wants to handle this on her own, though, and that no matter how difficult it is, the decision that she makes for them to take, they got to handle it because they need to respect how she feels and support her. Then Bill reaches over and grabs Danny's hand and tells her not to worry because they gonna get through it together. Mm, okay. Billy, you be with you because they grabbing my hand. You mess around and get your hand squeezed back, okay? I squeeze your hand back, Bill. I will. Anyway, he was like, "We've got her. Don't worry about it." Okay. It was a quiet moment, but you could tell these two were putting aside other things, like their desires and deep lust for each other, so that they could really be concerned about their daughter. I did feel that was sincere. Meanwhile, Haley had her little self over to the coffee spot, the no name place, and she's over there talking to Randy. Haley is still upset about Bill getting out of that hospital and not killing over the way she needed him to be gone because she ready for him to be gone, gone, gone. And Randy tells her maybe Danny has a point because she's like, and I'm tired of Danny getting all up in my face, trying to tell me how I need to be taking care of Bill, and I'm not a good wife. And he said, but you know what? Danny may have a point. Maybe you need to step up your concerned wife game. But Haley isn't trying to hear any of that. She flat out says that she is not about to spend her time taking care of some grown tail man. She ain't about to do it. So Randy reminds her that there's 10 million reasons why she need to get somewhere and sit down. And if she won't do it because of she loves Bill, because you the man wife, then maybe you should do it for the money. Now over at the precinct. Smitty has stopped by to talk to Jacob. He's still determined to get to the blood plasma. We understand, Smitty. This was the best thing you had going so far. So I don't blame you. Hold on to this like a dog holding on to a bone. Hold on to your storyline, sir. Hold on to your storyline. We ain't mad at you. So he's like, I want to get to the bottom of it. I want to talk to Leah. I need for you to make a phone call for me so I can get in and talk to Leah. Because you got to be on people's list to get in to see him at certain jails. So if he ain't on the list, then he can't just get in there. But then again, Smitty, something tells me that you know how to work the room and get in, sir. If that's all you want is an interview, I mean, you are the press. Why wouldn't they want you to get in? But at either rate, they started talking about Lynette being Haley's only friend and how Haley wants him to get to the bottom of it and all of that. Haley, as they always said, people always end up telling on themselves. Hey, Linda Bain, people always end up telling on themselves. Girlie, you done talked yourself right into a corner where they all like, so she was saying. And now she's saying, girl, see, now everybody adding up 2 and 2 getting 15, girl. Now everybody getting 15, girl. That's all I can tell you. But he's convinced there's still a lot that they don't know and that he want to know what it is. He wants to know how Leah got pulled into this operation, who was really calling the shots, and whether Leah was afraid of somebody higher up. And what role did Lynette actually play in this thing? He believes Leah may be willing to talk because she'll probably want to influence the public opinion before everything plays out in court. Very smart move for you, Leah, if you do that, because he's right. You can tell your story without objections and get the people's sympathy on your side. Seeing that these people got to serve on the jury, and they're going to come down there and say they ain't never heard about the story so that they can be on it. Some people want to be on the jury. Some people don't. But people be done heard about this stuff, but they got to say, I don't know. Did I hear about Diddy? I don't know nothing about Diddy and a whole bunch of baby oil. I don't think I heard about Diddy and no baby oil. I don't think I heard that. Put me in. But anyway, Smitty is not going to give up. Now back at the Dupree's house, Anita is getting ready for Lauren, thank goodness, to come by because we ain't synced this baby and I don't know when. So she's coming by to help her get some work done. Lauren, you got to get you something else to do, girl, because all they let you do is come over there and help Anita put something in the computer. Your lines is the same. I bet if you look back at all them lines, they got you saying the same thing. Oh, wow. Yeah, we just need to input this over here and put it. You're welcome. This is what I do. I love it. I'm good at this, girl. We need you to talk about something else. We need you to bust out with some foolishness. Say you and Isaiah used to go together. Just bust out and say it on the script. Just say it one day when y'all record. So you know what? Just like I was in love with Isaiah 5 years ago. And let the people look at you like, girl, that ain't on the script. Be like, I'm sorry, but it could be. Y'all want me to say that? Then y'all can just write it in. Girl, you better do what you need to do because they dropping people left and right over here at this show, girl. Look at all the people that's gone, girl. I'm just saying. You better put some lines into your own because Lord knows I would. But anyway. She appreciates the offer, but she gonna have to do some other things. She trying to get back into the swing of things because Anita's back, baby. Just like Jackie. Jackie's back, Anita's back. So Vernon understands that he heads on out to the lunch without her. Now over at Orphan Jeans. Naomi had came in and Andre sees her and he goes over there to talk to his daughter-in-law. I mean stepdaughter. Y'all know this is stepchild, even though they about the same age. Who's older? Her or him? Because I don't really know. Did y'all graduate together? Did y'all play together in the sandbox? I'm just saying. But anyway, he stops and he talks to her. He sees her sitting by herself and he just wants to check in on her. He lets her know, that I've been talking to your mom. So, don't worry about that. And she's like, yeah, I know she's upset, but she ain't talking to him because I think she's upset about me making the decision I did. Hey, Jasmine, I think she's upset about me making the decision that I made about, how I want to handle things. And she says, as a matter of fact, though, there is something that you can do for me. She wants him to help her mother understand what's going on. No, she wants him to help her understand what's going on with her mother. And he says, well, your mother's been keeping her distance, maybe because she's just trying to let things kind of settle in with her, so she's not mad at you though. He thinks Danny is simply trying to process everything herself. So Naomi says Anita encouraged her to make the decision that was best for her. And she wishes her mother could get to that same place emotionally. Andre assures her that he will do whatever he can to help Danny, but that he's not going to try to push her to do anything either. So back at the country club, Danny asks Bill what he really thinks about Naomi choosing to have this double mastectomy. Hold on, just a smidge. I don't pop all the way up now. I said just a smidge. Don't do too much. Not a table. Come on, Kate. Okay. I need to let my table up just a little bit. I know that had to sound crazy on here, but anyway, it's one of those tables you push the thing and then it pops up, kind of like an office chair. But anyhow, Danny says that she really thinks that Naomi should not be having this double mastectomy. And Bill doesn't hesitate to tell her it's Naomi's body, it's Naomi's decisions, and not yours. And their responsibility is not to make a decision for her. Our responsibility is to love her and support her through it. And just then, Vernon walked in and he's like, well. I wish you had came here when they was holding hands. Then we would have had something to talk about. He was like, what's going on over here? He checks in on Danny and asks if everything is okay. Like Bill ain't over here trying to, is you all right, baby? You don't know your baby. This ain't when your baby needed you. Your baby needed you in that elevator. It's too late, never. But anyway, Danny has to leave. And she's like, is mom home? And he said, yeah. She said, well, I'm going over there. I'll see y'all later. She gets up and she leaves. And then Vernon was like, do you mind if I join you? And Bill jokes and says, it's not like I can say no now, can I? It sounds like that's got to be a yes. And Vernon just smiles and says, you're right. I ain't going to take no for an answer. So now, okay. I didn't realize my stuff didn't finish printing out. Okay, now, back over at the coffee shop, Haley is still venting to Randy. She tells Randy she is absolutely sick of Danny. According to Haley, it's pathetic how she let Bill cheat on her all these years and she's still pining for that man. I would never. Girl, we don't know what you would do because you over here conning people. So we don't really know what you would do, okay? We hear you talking. Sometimes people be talking about what they won't do, and then I look up and that's what y'all doing. Okay, so don't do that. Don't do too much. You ain't been married to nobody for 30 years, faithfully, ma'am. All you do is scam people and jump up and run. But your day is coming. Your comeuppance is coming, girl. But anyway, she's sick of Danny, and I could never do what she doing. So Haley says, the man ever cheated on me, I would cut him off immediately. So Randy listens for a moment before reminding her that she needs to stay focused on the bigger picture. Randy's tired of telling you this. He is. But meanwhile, back at the precinct, Smitty done sat down and he's still trying to make his case to Jacob. Listen, all I need for you to do is call down there so I can do what I need to do, get this story popping. He explains that he's not trying to sensationalize the story. He genuinely wants to understand Leah's connection to Lynette. And see how they keep on saying her name be on purpose. Lynette. It was all day today. So he was like, I really want to understand Leah's connection to Lynette and the blood plasma ring. He wants to know if there was someone up higher pulling these strings, So did Lynette know more than people realize? You know what I'm saying? So Jacob isn't convinced that Leah was going to say anything. Smitty, however, believes she may want to tell her side of the story. Why did we repeat this? Hold on. Okay, finally, Jacob picks up the phone and calls the warden to see if he can arrange for an interview. So back at the coffee shop, Haley gets, hold on. Hold on one second, because this stuff is repeating stuff. Hold on. Okay. So back at the coffee shop, Haley is getting irritated with Randy because she's like, I don't need your advice on how to handle my man. Okay. I know how to handle Bill. Big Bill, I know how to do. Okay. So when she walks away, Mona walked up in a jogging suit, baby, in a fitted suit. In a fitted suit. She ain't got no big old church dress on. But anyway, she over there dressed in blue from head to toe. Now y'all could have broke up some of this just a little bit. I'm just saying. But anyway, so they over there and they, she's talking to him and she's like, "How you been doing, Randy?" You know, Mona, let me pull you to the front of class. Let me talk to you for a minute, girl, because your eyes be lighting up every time you see Randy. I got a feeling that you and Randy gonna do the mambo. Mama loves mambo, boo doo 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 doo. Mama loves mambo. I got the feeling y'all gonna do the mambo. I do, girl. I got the feeling. I got a funny feeling I do. And then you going to be all, you got to marry me now. I was married now, girl. I just watch and see what I'm going to tell you. Because, girl, you look at your eyeballs all lit up. You can't miss it because you got them big eyes like I do, girl. But anyway, she walked over there and she's like, how you been doing? And he's like, I'm fine. And she's like, me too. You know, I'm taking a Pilates class because I'm trying to manage my diabetes. And so Randy tells her he admires that she's handling everything the way she needs to stay ahead of that. What you said be on purpose. I'm waiting for this to pop up so I can read it. I can't read it. Mona doing that Pilates for her type 2. I know she is, but we don't want to hear about all that. We done told y'all we don't want to hear about all this stuff. But anyway, so she tells Randy, so she's like, yes, I'm just trying to take care of that. So somewhere during the conversation, he must have hinted that he thought about her or something like that. Because she was like, I haven't thought about you at all. And I'm like, girl, you protesting to her, girl. You know, when you got to talk that loud to a man about what you don't care about, what you ain't think about, you know you be lying, girl. Everybody know you be lying. Everybody know you be lying. But anyway, so we go back over there to Orphagene. And Smitty wants, hold on. I'm sorry, not Smitty. Andre, she wants Andre to make sure that her mother goes and gets an MRI and gets all the information she needs before making a decision. Andre tells Naomi that he'll certainly check in with Danny, but he refuses to put pressure on her. He'll be there for support, not to force anything. Girl, the same as you asking, I guess. Right, Nicole? Right, Naomi? Right, girl. So Andre gets up to collect his order while June comes over and joins Naomi for the conversation. And she's like, hey, girl. How you doing? Boobity boobity boo. Meanwhile, Danny arrives over to her mama's house and they sit down and talk. She wants to know whether Anita tried to talk Naomi out of having that surgery or not. And Anita said, I did not. In fact, after listening to Naomi and explained everything, how she'd done her research and everything, I believe that if I were Naomi's age and in her position, I would be doing the exact same thing. And Danny's like, what? What now? She said, yeah. After everything that I went through with that breast cancer, ma'am, yes, I would. She's like, She believes that, okay, I just said that she believes she would have made the same choice. So Vernon notices Bill doesn't seem quite right while they're sitting there talking. He's looking at him like, are you all right? Because Bill was sweating like somebody who done stole something and ran up in the church house somewhere, just rocking and sweating again. You was, Bill. You wasn't looking good at all. You spent more time today with them eyes up in the air the way you do. So he was like, are you all right? And Bill insisted he's doing fine after his recent hospital scare. Vernon doesn't believe him, and he reminds Bill that after 2 frightening episodes, especially at his age, this isn't something he should ignore. So Bill admits the experience has definitely been a wake-up call for him, and Vernon quickly corrects him and says, no, Bill, it should be a blaring siren. Back in the Danny's and Andre's. Hold on. I'm sorry, back to Anita's house. Oh, I didn't get a picture of this because okay. So Andre goes home and there's a package sitting down there, but it's addressed to Danny. You know what this mean, Andre? This mean whoever this chick is, she crazy as a fool. You hear me? She coming in the door very Leslie-ish. She is. Had you met Lynette before? Did Andre and Lynette ever meet? Is it her? I mean, we're just trying to figure it out. Cause whoever this is, she got a lot of nerve. But then she ain't gonna be on the show long. Her job is just to come over here and bust y'all up before y'all get to this anniversary situation. I believe myself. That's what I think. But anyway, he puts the thing on the counter and goes, he was like, I wonder what my wife done bought now. Child, your wife ain't bought a thing, but I tell you what you done bought yourself, and that's a big headache, sir. Whatever you had, and your chickens have come home to roost. They have. They chirping all outside your doorstep. Now, Anita continues to encourage Danny to support Naomi instead of trying to change her. And it seems that she's going to listen, you know. I think she will. Because in the end, Danny's going to know that that's the best thing to do. She also tells Danny that seeing her and Bill come together for Naomi's sake is actually a good thing. Girl, your daughter don't mind you. She don't mind her and Bill working together right now. You just don't know why yet, girl. Now over at Orphan Let's get back over to Orphan. June tells Naomi that she wishes terrible things only happen to terrible people. And she hates that Naomi is facing something so difficult. She's happy that Naomi's family, though, finally knows and that they are able to support her on whatever decision she ends up making. She also asks how Bill handled the news, and Naomi says he took it well, even though she could tell it hurt him. June smiles and reminds Naomi that whatever Bill's reputation may be, one thing nobody can deny is that he truly loves both his girls. June, what you mean what his reputation may be? Because June, I heard you said something. I heard you trying to talk slick about Bill. Girl, don't you try that no more. I'm gonna let you slide this time, girl, but don't be doing too much. Don't be doing too much. Hey, Bill ODD. Now, but that is true. He do love his girls, except when he gotta leave them so that he can go get a younger woman. But he do be loving his children though when he get through with that. Now Vernon continues talking to Bill, and she said, the streets be talking. Mm-hmm. They're probably listening to y'all. I hear these gatekeepers talking about Bill. Word be getting around because y'all know y'all like gospel talk about Bill like I know. But anyway, Bill insists pressure has always made him perform better, and Vernon isn't so sure that that's true. He reminds Bill of everything that's happened recently: the tornado, the family drama, the health scare. And as Vernon speaks, Bill can't help but remember being trapped in the elevator with Danny. Bill, you need to get your mind right. But Vernon gently tells Bill that if he ever needs anything, he's there for him. Because he doesn't want he doesn't want Chelsea and Naomi to lose their father. So I'm willing to do whatever you need. If you need me, let me know. And you can see Bill was genuinely touched by that. He really loves and respects Vernon. And honestly, that was really a nice moment. Okay. Now, I hope this thing don't get to repeating again. Back over at the coffee shop, Randy and Mona continue talking. Come on, Mona, put that big thigh out there for him, girl. Okay, but so they continue talking. I like the way they put you in blue to blend you in with the table so you couldn't differentiate. If I go over there, I know they're going to be trying to blend me in and put a whole big moo-moo on me to cover me up. They're going to be like, oh my God, what we going to put on? Maybe we could do, watch, I'm going to probably have on a belt. And listen, I'm seeing it. I'm making it so listen to me. They're going to put a whole bunch of stuff on me, a different kind of wig. It's going to be a whole thing. I probably had to play somebody grandmama or something. I'm just waiting to see. But anyway, I don't care what they want me to do. But anyway, Mona tells Randy that she misses seeing him at church, though. What happened? She joked that maybe his mob boss has him doing something that has, pricked your conscience, child. Now, Randy done all sorts of things, ma'am. So I don't know what you're talking about. You mean something else? Because Randy do a plenty. He do. He does a plenty, ma'am. He done a plenty. You don't even know what you said. But you know what? It always be these ones looking all dangerous and stuff. Be the ones you want with their muscles all hanging out. Why the decent men? What? Listen, decent men. Get you a tattoo with a big old arm like this here, with a muscle like this here, just sticking out like that. Come on, decent men. I know you can do it. Tell some jokes and stuff. You too can sit in with a big thigh Mona. You can. But anyway, she jokingly asked if that mob boss has made him do something that he's like bothering your conscience. And he was like, no, it just ain't been in there, but I know I need to get back in there. So then just then Haley starts walking back toward the table, and Mona was like, well, I'll see you later. Oh, she don't like Haley. She got up and but wait a minute. How are Haley and Randy supposed to know each other? Why did she get up and leave? They not supposed to know each other. So Mona, will you mention that you saw Randy and her sitting down talking? Can you please mention this to someone? But do you know they not supposed to know each other, girl? Because I don't think you know that. So I need you to casually mention it to Leslie. I need for you, Mona, who has recently softened toward Leslie, I need for you to see Leslie and mention that you saw Randy around that dog and Haley. So that Leslie can go around and do her due diligence. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, she got up and she left, right? So then Haley came over there and bopped down in the chair. I did not like this dress. This dress was very plain. This dress has been seen a million times since 1987, I believe. No. But anyway, she jokes that she sits down and immediately she started running her mouth. She says, why are you wasting your time talking to that thirsty 304? Baby. She said that about Mona, and he was like, he looked Haley dead in her eyes, said, don't you ever speak about Miss Wilson like that again. Do you hear me? You understand? He didn't call her Mona. He said, Miss Wilson. You know, men respect you when they start calling you Miss and sister and whatnot. I'm just saying. Yeah, baby. He said, don't you ever. Baby, I ain't seen Randy threaten you about nobody and nothing. But Randy let you know today, don't you ever open your mouth to say nothing about Miss Wilson again. Do you understand me? Now, did you hear what he said, Haley? Because I heard him, girl, from way over here. And I don't think he's playing with you. Not when it comes to Miss Wilson. Not back at the country club. Hold on. Back at the country club, Bill asked Vernon why he's acting like he needs someone to look after him when he has Haley. Vernon almost laughed. Vernon was like, you got Haley, okay. He said, I admit that, I know you got that and Danny and Naomi and Chelsea and everybody else. But Haley isn't exactly doing a great job taking care of him, Vernon laughs and he says that Bill said none of the women in the family think that Haley is doing a good job taking care of him, which he's not. He's not. He's not. Mm-hmm. Just want to post a video of Randy working out on TikTok so we understand his appeal to money. You know what, Elaine? You did it. Okay, he says that he wants to know how. He says that they don't think that she's taking care of me. So Vernon laughs and he says, well, I know how that can be. Right now, I'm just glad that mine is preoccupied with other things for the moment, so I get a chance to breathe. So they laugh about that. He's perfectly happy though. He says having his wife there though to fuss over him though. Now back at the Dupree house, Laura has arrived. Laura, girl, I ain't gonna lie. You be over here so infrequently. Sometime I don't know if your name is Laura or Lauren. Laura or Lauren, I don't know, girl. Because they don't have you on here enough. You know who she looked like? If you all know who Amara La Negra is, she looks like Amara La Negra. She does. When her hair is straight. You have to see Amara when her hair is straight. And this is what she looks like. She looks like this girl with her hair straight. Y'all favor a lot, girl. You do. But anyway, I'm trying to talk about you as much as I can because they ain't getting to talk about you. But anyway, Laura arrives and sits down with Anita and begins working on the cancer division of the Dupree Foundation. I got to turn on my air for a minute, y'all. I hope it's not too loud, but it's supposed to. Let me make sure my thing is canceling out background noise. Give me a second. Mic settings, reduce background noise. Okay, so hopefully you won't hear this air conditioning too much, but I'm only going to have it on for a couple minutes just to cool my room down. All right, let's get back to this. Okay, there we are. All right, so she arrives. They start working on the cancer division of the Dupree Foundation, and they start discussing the work ahead and mentioning reaching out to somebody in order to connect with this project. I didn't hear who that was, but if it's important, I'm sure they'll come back around to it later. Meanwhile, Danny gets home. This is the good part. Danny gets home and she just prattling on. I went over and I talked to my mother and blah, 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 and how did things go for you and blah, 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 blah. And then she was like, "Oh, you got me a present?" And I was like, "Girl." And look how it's taped up. That's taped up like it's taped up by a crazy lady. That ain't even tape. I would never tape a box like this and send it to anyone. But baby, y'all over there looking at that. Now y'all know that man be over here on this page sometime. He could be on different people's pages. Maurice, if you over here today, I'm sorry for this is the gatekeepers behaving this way. Please don't charge it to me. I've been begging and pleading that man to come over here and do a interview, and I think he's still upset with us over here. I think he is because he will not. He have been other places, but he won't come over here. Even after we had begged and pleaded for them to expand his role, he still don't want to play with us. And and we love him over here. But listen here, now y'all over here making it worse by putting that video up. I'll look at it after this. But y'all better stop all that. But anyway, look at him. She's like, "So what did you do? How did it go?" And oh, a box. She's like, "Oh, you got me a present." He said, "No, that's for you, and it doesn't even have a postmark on it." I was like, "No postmark." He says, "Yeah, it means somebody hand delivered it." So Danny opens up the beautiful box, and there was a gold thing of champagne in there. I mean, it was a beautiful, beautiful presentation inside the raggedy box. Just the way a crazy person would do. Got old raggedy box with something real nice. I mean, it was a gold, beautiful, shiny box. She popped it open and it was some champagne. Some French champagne, some expensive champagne. When she opened it and said what kind it was, Andre's eyes got so big. Andre looked like he was ready to fall out. Andre was over there like, is what now? Bilo Didi, why you had to write that down? Bilo Didi, why you had to write that down there? I can't with y'all. Y'all don't let me get away with nothing. I'm trying to hope you forget about it. Bill Didi, why you had to say it again? I didn't mean he looked like one. I meant the grooming and everything made me think, because he's not even short. But it had something to do with what he was wearing that day. And you and Linda ain't worth a doggone. Yeah. And you know what? I should know that you, Bilo Didi, know how to spell leprechaun, because you and Linda like to use them old big old educated words. Anything with more than 2 syllables in it, y'all all over it like stank on boom boom, okay? Yeah. I can't stand y'all right now. You know what? In fact, you know what, Bilo Didi, me and you been good all the way up until now. But oh. Now you know you wrong as rain at the picnic for that. Let me move on. And Maurice, if you listening to this, don't be listening to these people over here. These gatekeepers ain't got consent. Sometimes I done told you that. We over here trying to make peace. And y'all over here, my jaws hurt so hard. From y'all, you done made me laugh so hard. My jaws hurt. Hold on. I gotta stretch these muscles. Hold on. Oh, we miss our Raven Maniac. He's just disappeared on us. Raven Maniac. And we miss our Tony Lynn. Where you at? Okay, anyway. She opens up that box, right? And Andre's eyes got big as saucers. And then she read the note. And the note said, "Belated congratulations on your wedding. May your life together be everything you desire." Now, do y'all think Bill sent this? I don't think so, because it wasn't something that she recognized. It made him nervous. He picked up the phone, so no, we could put that out the pasture. Ooh, Andre, what did you do? Who this from? Now, while Danny is trying to figure out such an expensive, she was like, "Come on, drink something with me. We gonna drink." He was like, "Nah, I don't want none." She was like, we gonna drink this expensive Beaujolais. Yes, we are. Come on now. Yeah, they be over here with the $50 words. You know what I'm saying? Bilo Diddy and Ray Maniac and Elaine too. Sometimes like to get in it and Linda. Just them big old word leprechaun. Who know how to spell leprechaun? Who? Anyway, listen. He was staring at that bottle like somebody had shook that bottle up like it was a hot bottle of pop. I'm talking old school pop, not this new mess they say they have now. Like it was some all sugar ingredient pop straight over from Mexico somewhere. And somebody done shook that bottle up and about to. Oh, he ain't want none. He ain't want none. Andre, who sent this? Andre, who sent this? We've been rooting for you. We've been rooting for you. And we trying not to jump to conclusions, Andre. But you know we already done jumped like frogs on a hot sidewalk. You know we have. And you know we just gonna keep on jumping to conclusions. You know we is. Until we get to the bottom of this thing, and I cannot wait to read them previews tomorrow night. I cannot wait. Now, back over at Orphe Jeans, right? June and Naomi continue talking, and June says that she wishes. Okay, see, y'all got this down again. We already said this. Hold on. We already said this. Okay. Ooh, me and Chat gonna have it out tonight, baby. Me and Chat gonna have it out tonight. Okay, now, over at the Duprees, which I'm just gonna go and get to it because I don't care. Yeah, hold on. Did I miss something over here with these two? Hold on. Okay, because I'm skipping over something. So hopefully it comes back to whatever happened with Haley and Randy. But I know they had a minute. They had a moment, and you better not be done got rid of it, Chat. I know that. All right, but anyway, back over at the Dupree house. Anita takes a moment to tell Laura how grateful she is for everything she did during her cancer journey. And Anita says if Lauren didn't make sure she had that mammogram, things might have turned out very differently. She looks Laura right in the eye and says, "You saved my life." And Laura is so overwhelmed. She can hardly believe Anita is thinking of her that way. Then Anita hands her a beautiful box. And we're going to have to say, girl, Lauren, why that nail look like it's bigger than your thumb, girl? Who picked out these nail sizes and put them on your fingers, girl? And you knew, listen, let me tell you what's diabolical, because that they knew they was going to be doing a close-up on your hand. Why they put, who picked these nail sizes is not good. Not on the, look at the pinky and the thumb. The pinky and the thumb don't fit, and that other finger. Who did this to you? Who did this to you? Why did y'all do this? Maybe it's just the way it look on here. But I'm just, why? Girl, they don't even let you on the screen that often. And then when they do this. They do you like this, girl. They do you like this. This how they do you after you done sat in there waiting for somebody to put you on script. And then they do you like this. Girl, I cannot. But that box pretty though. That's a beautiful green box. It is. Let us not pretend that the box is not beautiful. It matches the green on my page that I use for myself. It does. It does. See, it matches my green in my jacket. It matches all the green that I use over here, girl. It do. So you know I'm digging that. But girl, let me hear him get off of this because I don't want to look at them nails like that no more. Y'all did her wrong back there in wardrobe. Now y'all did. But it was a diamond necklace. Vernon has his phone out because he done came in and they videoing it so she can put it on her Instagram and everything. And everyone agrees it looks beautiful on her. But now, sidebar girl, listen, they need to give you some more storyline. They can't bring you in here with saying the same lines over and over and over and over and over. Now back over to for Jeans. Naomi and Smitty continue talking about Lynette and Haley, right? Because they was over there talking, and they was like, look, you know what's funny is how Haley was close with Lynette. Then she was saying that she wasn't, and then Naomi was throwing in her 2 cents. She was like, yeah, because I'm telling you something. That ain't the story she was telling me and my dad. That ain't how she was talking about her at all. She ain't never acted afraid of Lynette. And y'all know that June seen them in there talking all the time. So June, you pulled the coffee and walked off, but I need for you to stay over here and spill some tea and some coffee, ma'am. Sugar and cream too, if we need it. Thank you. So June overhears part of the conversation and walks back over, and she apologizes for listening. Girl, don't you apologize. Share with your friends. She says she couldn't help but hearing what they were discussing. Then she drops a brand new piece of information and says that that story don't sound right to her because her friend Wesley was arrested in connection with that diamond. And Wesley wouldn't steal nothing from nobody. He ain't never put his hands on nobody because that was my friend that they said had attacked them. And that's a lie. There's not a mean bone in that man's body, and I would lay my life down for that. She's like, but let me let you get back to your conversation. I'm like, no, girl, stay over here. Stay over here. Stay over here. Don't mind your business. We need you over here in the business. Tell us everything. So after June walks away, Naomi and Smitty look at each other. Neither one of them had heard Wesley's name in connection with this before. He was like, I ain't never, who's a Wesley? What's a Wesley? Who's Wesley? And now there are even more questions than answers. Naomi also points out that Lynette accused Tomasa of coming on to her. He was like, really? She was like, yeah. And then later apologized for Lynette's behavior. So Naomi says Lynette was clearly a bad influence on Haley. It said that somebody else said, because I know Naomi believed that. I must have wrote that down wrong. Okay, so Smitty admits that they still don't have enough to publish a story, though. You will in a minute, though. Just hang on. Just keep hanging out at Orphan Genius. You're going to get everything you need. But most of what they've uncovered isn't a crime, though, he says. But one thing is for certain. A whole lot of this just is not adding up. And y'all right about that. Now, over at the coffee shop, Haley tells Randy that if she has to leave for St. Bart's without him, she'll do it without thinking twice. Baby. Okay, Haley. Okay, Haley. She's like, if I have to leave for St. Bart's without you, I will. And he was like, baby, you ain't got to keep on telling Randy. Randy got your number and done punched your whole card. He done punched your whole card, baby. And Lynette is over there held up in his apartment eating bonbons and cookies and exercising and getting everything straight so until she busts out on you, and I can't wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Randy tells her, you can count on me, just like always. Besides, I want my share of that windfall too. And Haley was like, yeah, your share of the windfall. Yeah, shit. She got up to leave. Now, I don't trust Haley not one bit, and I don't think you do too. Talking about how she got to go help Bill to take one more step toward his early grave. Girl, you just go. Randy watched her walk away, but baby, Randy does not trust that girl. He don't trust you no more, girl. I wish you wouldn't trust me so much. Baby, he don't trust you no more, Haley. What you think y'all had is over. Blood is not thicker than water right here. But anyway, back at the country club. I think Vernon had noticed that Bill didn't look like he was doing too well. And he's like, are you okay? He's like, yeah, I'm good. But he wasn't. So when Vernon got up to leave, he sees Jacob on his way out. And so they speak, and then Jacob is walking into the dining room, and Bill gets up to walk over to him, and Bill stumbles and has to hold on to the chair again. And Bill brushed it off, saying that he just tripped, and Jacob isn't convinced. He offers him he's like, look, I can get an EMT here, lickety split. Bill insists that he is fine. Jacob doesn't believe him, though, and Bill tells Jacob not to worry about him. Instead, he should be focused on his wife. Now that she finally feels comfortable confiding in you again. See, that's the smoke screen people like to throw up when they want to throw you off course. They tell you something funky so you'll concentrate on you hurt my feelings instead of what I was saying to you. But I'd have been like, you know what? You right. I'm glad she is. Now back to you over here about to fall down trying to walk from point A to point B. Not even C or D. You can't even get from one chair to the next, sir. And I'm about to call your daughter. I wouldn't let him leave like that. And another thing, Jacob, you watched your father-in-law stumble and you didn't even run over there to try to help big old Bill. You did not. You just stood over there like, are you all right? Get your butt over there and go see if he all right. Wait till you tell Naomi this. And you better tell Naomi. The back of the Dupree house. Danny is still trying to get Andre. I'm saying the Dupree house, but that's the wrong thing I wrote. I said the wrong thing. Back over at Danny's house, she's still trying to get Andre to enjoy some of this champagne, some of this champipple. She realizes it's her. She's like, this is a rare French vintage. You ever heard of it? While you were overseas? He was like, huh? What? Did I? What you said? The champagne, honey. Did you ever hear of it? Did you get any of this? This is good. She's smacking her lips and can on and sipping. Then her phone rang. And he ain't want none of that. He ain't want none of that. He ain't want none of this. He ain't want none of this. He did not. So her phone rings, and Danny was laughing, and she says, she wishes she knew who this mystery benefactor was. And then her phone rings, and it's Vanessa. So she heads upstairs to continue her conversation. And the second she was gone, Andre took his little self over there and grabbed that card so he could read it. Congratulations. You know what that card's saying? Congratulations. I thought it would have been me standing there with you. That's what's done come to your doorstep. Baby, Vesta Williams done showed up at your doorstep singing congratulations in the form of a champagne bottle. You looking at that thing and looking at this thing, then you picked up your phone and made a phone call and it said, the number you have reached has been disconnected, is no longer in service. And you could see it all over his face. You know exactly what this means. You know exactly who sent this. Oh, sucky is getting good. Y'all need to get in here, baby, because the tea about to get hot. Replay gang. Here's some questions for you. Who do you think sent Andre and Danny that mysterious wedding gift? Is it someone from Andre's past, or are the writers trying to throw us off? Do you trust Haley at this point, or do you think she's becoming more suspicious with every episode? And what's going on with Mona and Randy? Do they like each other? Do she just like him? Is he digging on her? She digging on him? We digging on me? Who digging on who? Jasmine, don't come in here writing leprechaun down here in this thing. Now, listen, let me tell y'all something. Don't y'all come over here with that. At least don't be calling people that. Now, that's got us in trouble before now. Listen, let me go up and read a couple of y'all comments, some of which I know I'm going to skip over because some of y'all down here tripping today. Let's see. Just want to post a video of okay, we said that. Lord, I would scroll up to the part where y'all got started. Anita looked really good today. She did. She does. She always does, though. Billy Dog Bill with that IPA belly deserves all the smoke as a fine, dirty dog, but a nasty, dirty dog nonetheless. He is fine, though, ain't he? That's right, Miss Jen. Manifest. Yeah, I'm gonna manifest the way they gonna do me on there, but I don't care. I don't care if they give me. I don't care if they jack up my nails, my hair. The only thing I hope they don't do is put a whole bunch of eyeshadow on me because let me see how y'all do Mona because they do people with big eyes wrong sometimes when you getting your makeup done. You know why? Because we have a lot of eye space. Now this looks like it's very one note on her eyes, like one color across her eyes. That's not good either. But I do hope that y'all will lay my eyeballs out for me and let me be cute, okay? I don't want just a one color on my eye. They either do you this way or the other way, usually. Because you got a lot of eye space. What does she mean by you got a lot of eye space? Let me find somebody else's picture. Okay, like Haley. Haley don't have as much eye space. She does, but she has quite a bit. Haley kind of got big eyes though. Let me look at somebody else. I know Danny has big eyes. Let me see how y'all do Danny, because Danny makeup be looking good. Let me look at Danny. Yeah, do me something like what y'all do for Danny. Do that for me, okay? I don't care. Give me. You could put me on one of them things. I don't care, because you know I'm in a fat phase right now anyway. And I hope y'all don't mind somebody fat on the show. Let somebody big on there. I'm not in my skinny side right now. I'm on my big girl stuff right now. But you know we need to be on TV too, because people be like, "Oh my God, I'm so happy to see a big girl on there today." Even though you know they're gonna wear me out, but I don't care, baby. I will be ready down in the comment section. I will. I will be down and baby, I'll be ready for them down in the comment section. You come over here if you want to, baby. I will let you have it with the 1, the 2, and the 3. And I come over to the Facebook pages to defend myself. I will. Okay, anyway, I shouldn't say fat. People don't like that. Well, let me say fluffy. Let me say extra, extra thick. Let me say slim big. Let me say that. Not slim, even slim. Big fine. Whatever you want to say. Whatever you want to sign. Whatever you want to sign. But okay, anyway. Let me get back to these comments. Mona had on her Lululemon today. Y'all ain't supposed to be wearing that stuff or that Shein, which I got on a Shein dress right now. But hey, I digress. Caffeine Fix is the name of the shop. I know I don't just like to say it. I just like to call it what I started calling, which was the No Name Cafe, because they ain't giving no name. But thank you for reminding me, because I had forgot. I meant sing Bow Wow for Bill. I meant Siri sing Bow Wow for Bill. Okay, y'all get started. Okay, I see. Miss Wilson, if you're nasty, that's right. He was like, you call her Miss Wilson, Sister Wilson. Just want to post a video. Oh yeah, we just said that. I'm skipping past this part because y'all ain't about to have me laughing in here no more. I get to choking, which I'm about to now just from thinking about laughing. Y'all talking about bow wow wow yippee wait. Bow wow wow yippee yo yippee yay bow wow yippee yo yippee yay. Miss Jen, my daddy called them $50 words. A poor little Andre needs a greener hat and you know what? I'm not with y'all. Y'all knew all the perfectness of Andre was too good to be true. Now I know our girl, don't Erica like him a lot? I'm trying to remember, does Erica like the Andre and Danny arc? I think she does. So if that's so, I know she mad today. Y'all mess, because y'all know Erica don't play with y'all playing about this writing. Erica Vane don't play with y'all about this writing. Now she don't play no games about messing with her characters. Okay, I've been rooting for Mr. Harpo. Who sent this box? Hey Linda. A rainbow chaser, a juicy lip rainbow chaser. You know what? I done told y'all to stop all this clowning down here in this comment section. Ain't that what I said? I said, y'all cut it out. I said, behave.
Don't go over there. Don't go over there. He won't. I mean, don't fight. Come on, big people. Y'all let somebody go.
Mm-hmm. I erased the video inadvertently. I gotta find it and put it back over here. Mm-hmm. Let's see. So Danny is not the only one with a secret. No. And his was there first. At first, I thought the bottle of champagne was sent from Scaly with a touch of tainted drops. Mm-mm. Andre knew exactly who to get on the phone and call. No, not Laura's nails. I'm screaming. Well, I ain't mean no harm, but poor Laura, they put press-on nails on her. Yeah, that's okay, but why y'all do it like that? Sorry, not sorry, but white nail boot wearing lifesaver should have received a tennis bracelet. Girl, diamonds is diamonds. The nails would have looked better in a color and not white. Maybe that's what they wanted to put against that green box. I don't know. Or maybe they put white on her because she's saintly. Vernon got around today. He had scenes with everyone trying to secure next year's Emmy noms. I heard that, and he deserved it and should. Shoot, doing him like that. Oh, wait, I'm about to knock something down. Okay. Naomi and Smitty need to stay on the case. They're asking the right questions. Be on Purpose says, Lynette is coming. She's coming. I do not like Haley's wig today. I didn't like her outfit today. But maybe there's a reason why they dressed her down. I don't know. Haley's whole card has been thoroughly peeped. It has. I was hoping June would mention Haley's ring. Yeah, and they need to get on to it. But you know they got us sitting on the edge of our seat. They got us right where they want us. They got us right where they want us over here, hoping that somebody gonna say what we need them to say. The split and lift threw me off. Scaly always has a hall runner on her head. Oh, wait a minute, hold on, I dropped my water bottle. Okay. Haley, let's see. Bill's snarkiness is why his big behind is gonna fall out. I don't be talking about Bill being snarky because y'all girl cat is snarky all day long. Bill could be snarky too. Elaine, that part. You could ride a bike through that part. Whose part are y'all talking about? Danny's part? Don't be over here doing our people like this. All y'all gonna get a whooping. His ex-fiance is his ex-son. Do y'all think it's the lady that showed up today though? Hi, Vernon. How are you? I just wanted to introduce myself. Yes, and this is Bill. No, I've not met you before either. Boopity boopity boo. Girl. I ain't thinking about y'all. If you know what, I ain't thinking about y'all. But Miss Jen, nice. Oh, I have no comments. I call ball a ball, a strike, and a leprechaun. I'm sorry. No. They gave Danny a bold look, though. I'm not fluffy. I'm fluffy. Those two are so mismatched, only good at baking cakes. Yeah. Haley's hair. Y'all are so mean. I'm glad we're getting some symptoms for Bill. Yeah, it's about time. It's about time that Bill is having symptoms somewhere. But I mean, what good is it doing us? He over here tripping and falling all over the place, and not one person that worked there has come over and said, Mr. Hamilton, are you okay? And your son-in-law ain't seem to be doing nothing. Let's look up and see what happens tomorrow, because I don't forget. Let me look at it. Let me look. Let me match it up. I'm so sick of this man right here. Okay, hold on one second. Do. Hey, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-da-da. Give me a second. We're gonna find out I like to match it up as we go. What's going on day by day, by day by day. Okay, here we go. Click on that. Meanwhile, let me try to upload what I made a mistake and upload it. I hope I didn't erase it. Okay, maybe it's in this other phone because I don't see it here. Give me a second. All right, now, Friday. Looking at it against what we saw today. Heather informs Joey, so his sister coming back, that she's back to tie up loose ends. Now, Andre, is Heather your ex-woman? Where's Heather been? Is Heather your ex-woman? Andre, is Heather... Okay. We're going to wait and see. I ain't going to jump to too many conclusions. Elon tells Jacob something he doesn't want to hear. Elon tells Jacob something he doesn't want to hear. Chelsea live stream with Eva leaves Kat miffed. And Vanessa comforts Danny. Is Andre going to confess something or what? What's going on around here? Okay, sir. We'll wait to see. Y'all got us leaned in. You got us where you want us. See, this how y'all is. Y'all wishy-washy. We don't have a great week. Y'all be like, I'm sick of Beyond the Gates. They gonna have to bring the thunder. And then when they bring y'all the thunder, then you be like, I love Beyond the Gates. This is the best show ever. You not like me, just patient. I don't be doing that. That be y'all. Hold on one second. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for right here. Let me send this to myself. Go right there. Wait, so if I uploaded it, then it's already in my. Hold on, let me find this so I can put this back in my list. I must have had to delete some stuff to put up a bunch of pictures one day. Because you can only have so many things in your thing. Okay, I want that. I want this. Okay, I want those two things. All right, so let's send this to my. Okay, done. All right, y'all. Let me see what else y'all talking about down here. Exactly the way Beer Billy Bill was stumbling and waiting to say timber. That was funny, Belinda. What is Andre hiding? We don't know what Andre is hiding, but whatsoever Andre is hiding, Andre is hiding. He is. He is. Hold on, let me upload a picture. Wait, do I have to download this first? I think I do. Hold on, let me download this first. La 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 la. La 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 la. Y'all down there just doing the most, just weighing. And Bill's sick, and look how y'all doing it. Just look how you're doing it. Man can't even be sick in peace. Y'all do my Bill any old kind of way. Bill, it's a good thing I understand you, because these people over here, they just wishy-washy. Hold on. There we go. Let me continue on with these disrespectful comments. Hold on just a second. What is Andre hiding? I don't know. Scaly Haley is getting extremely sloppy. That will be her undoing. Be on Purpose says, this was a great episode. We got June, Mona, Laura, and for a minute I thought we may see Leah, but they gave us an off-camera visit. Yeah. I wonder if Heather is connected to the plasma ring. Scarlet speaks the way you been. Heather is the impaler. It was good to see Laura again, and without Leslie trying to send her to glory. Okay. Heather is the impaler. Heather is the impaler and the plasma ring leader. Be on Purpose says, hey, Scarlet Speedster. Yes, Joey's sister Heather is the head of the plasma ring. Did I go back up? I went way back up to the top. Okay, I was wondering what. Okay, there we go. They give Danny a bold look, though. Okay, now I'm back at the right place. Talking soap smack is why we watch. The smackier, the better. You right. Heather too old and vanilla yogurt to be Andre's ex. No, she not. Excuse me. You think she older? She not as old as Danny? I mean, maybe he like an older woman, a refined, a vintage piece. Like Dion Cole said, maybe he like a vintage piece. Hey, your love angel. Bring on the drama. I'll be ready. Miss Lil says, good evening. Hey, Miss Lil. Great chatting with you guys. I know you probably got to go lay down. Thank you for hanging out with us. And your love angel says, we are going to see Laura for another 75 through 100 episodes. Oh, we aren't going to see her. You know what? It is sad, but it's true. All right, now.
You wanna argue? I can't argue with you. Ziggler makes it. No.
I was looking for something else. I already have that uploaded. So let me. Yeah, I was looking for something else in connection with Bill. I had 2 little things made about Bill. I'll find it and re-upload it. Because y'all ain't about to be giving me too much on Bill. You not. Y'all know I fight about Bill. Y'all know I will. I will roll up my cuffs. and holler straight at y'all, I will. Don't do too much on me. Okay. All right, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Let me write out my see ya. Wait, let me block in my caps. See ya. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Let me get to my closer and then we gonna get up on up out of here. All right, you guys. So I've given the questions for those in the recap gang. Make sure that you answer those down there in the question. If you enjoyed today's recap, don't forget to hit the like button. If you didn't like it, hit the down button. It's all the same as far as the algorithm is concerned. And share the channel with other Beyond the Gates fans. I appreciate every comment, every membership, every super sticker, super chat. Thank you again, Be On Purpose, for the super sticker today. And every one of you who continues to make this community such a fun place to hang out. Replay gang, don't forget to leave your thoughts down in the comments. And remember, you guys, that Beyond the Gates is the show, but the gatekeepers are the community. And that's why this space matters. And I do hope everybody's having a great day. And if not, please remember that there's still some time left. Why not see what you can do to turn it into one anyway? And get ready for tomorrow night. We got to argue. Oh, baby, we got to debate. Things have gone on. Eva went to see Cat. Cat went to see Eva and they had a little conversation. I think that was this week. I have to go through all my pictures to remember all the stuff that happened. But a lot of things going on. There's a whole lot of shaking going on, baby. With Danny and Bill and Andre. Who was that girl that stopped through there today down into that country club? I want to know that too. And let's not forget about the new little boy that's in town now, and Dr. Rollins and all of these things. We have so many things to discuss tomorrow night. We do. So I hope y'all come in with your capital letters locked in and that you coming in here ready to argue. All right. All right, you guys. Well, I will see you guys tomorrow and have yourselves a great night. And I'll talk to y'all later, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. All right. Bye.
Okay, that's it for today. They're closing the gate, so I've got to close this door until tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye.